Alright folks, I'm back with episode 2 of Final Fantasy VII. Hope you're all doing well and remaining coronavirus free. Keep washing those hands. Don't touch your face. And as the Scottish Government have now said, you should probably wear a cloth mask if you're going out to the shops or on public transport. So, probably worth doing. If anything, keeps you a little more safe and people around you a bit safer too.
The air in here reeks.
Anyway, enough of that.
Can't wait to get out in the open.
We're back with Final Fantasy. We're in Chapter 2. We just destroyed that Mako reactor.
Man, what is that? I've never smelled anything so foul.
True.
Oh, it's me. Gotta do something about that. And soon.
We just destroyed the Mako reactor. We're heading back to base, I believe.
I felt that one in my guts.
They just keep on coming.
We need to get out of this place.
Was it the Mako density? The primary explosive? The blasting agent?
Hey,
Yeah,
we can figure that out later.
Jesse had thought that the explosion was far too big for the amount of explosive that she actually used.
Next time,
Little
I'll
does
have
she
to bring a
know
little pick me up.
that Shinra sabotaged
How
their
much
own
farther
Mako
do we have to
reactor.
go?
Not far. That's about as good a place as any.
Stand back then. I'll set the bomb.
Can't wait to see you, Marlene.
Can't wait to take a hot shower.
We have to get out of here first. Bomb number 2.
She's good to go.
Stand back and close your ears.
Fire in the hole!
Well, at least that one didn't destroy absolutely
Let that
everything
be
in
a
its
lesson
path.
to anything that gets in my way.
Oh, okay.
Attention all citizens. Attention all citizens. This is an alert from the Shinra Emergency Operations Center. Unidentified intruders have detonated a bomb inside Mako Reactor 1. Multiple explosions have been confirmed, as well as ongoing fire. In response, a disaster warning has been issued in Sectors 1 and 8. Structures in the area are at high risk of collapse, rendering the entire sector hazardous. Therefore, all residents of Sector 8...
No way.
This couldn't have been us, could it?
But what if it was?
What's done is done.
Merc's right.
Moral
It ain't
dilemmas.
pretty, but we can't stop now. This was just the first reactor, and the planet won't be safe till we get the rest.
Yeah. We always knew this was gonna get messy.
And this is only the beginning.
Y'all gotta look at the bigger picture here. Nothing worth fighting for was ever won without sacrifice. Though you may not be crying out, I know you're in pain, just like the planet.
Them's fighting
But
words.
it's okay, cause I'm here for you, to help take the load off your shoulders. Your fears, your worries, your concerns, and yes, your fees. Whatever your problem, I got you.
So, what's our next move, boss?
That's easy enough. We get our asses home.
Barrett wasn't quite as good a public speaker in the original game. He's still got a decent character, and he has a good backstory, which I imagine we'll touch on eventually. But he wasn't quite the same public speaker. You're always left wondering how on earth he ended up being the head of the Avalanche group here.
Later then.
Oh, splitting up.
Hey, I'd like my money now.
You can have it once we're back at base.
Right then, better get back to base then, because I want to get paid.
Yoo-hoo. I don't need to tell you what this is, right?
Of course not. It's healing materia.
You can have it.
Fucking
for
healing
saving
crystals.
my life.
Just doing my job. Nothing more.
Yeah. Fact is, I'm lucky you were there.
Cheeky flirting.
Survival can be a matter of luck or skill. And you can't rely on luck.
Alright.
Words to live by.
Yeah, well, thanks.
You do know how to use it, right?
You do know what I was, right?
The attitude. Right, materials are actually relatively easy to use. You can just equip it into slots on your weapon. You don't need to really think about it very hard. Again, there's a little bit more nuance to it than that, but
Oh, before I forget, here's
we'll cover
little
that at a
something
different
extra
point.
for being so brave. That really was the ride of a lifetime. Well,
Cheeky.
see you on the train.
Bye.
Unidentified intruders have detonated a bomb inside Mako Reactor 1. Multiple explosions have been confirmed, as well as ongoing fire.
It's a damn good looking game.
Bomb, a disaster warning has been issued in sectors 1 and 8. Structures in the area are at high risk of collapse,
Right.
rendering the entire
Played this already, I can't remember.
Up here! Look up! I said look up!
If you look away, she like gives you more directions.
Look up!
the nearest public security officer. You may alternatively
Careful up here. This could collapse at any moment. If you want up, you'll have to use those stairs.
I know how to get upstairs. Oh, almost missed that treasure chest. I spy with my little eye some materia just behind that van, between the two traffic lights there. I think we'll get to that later. Oh dear, oh dear. This soundtrack though.
Station's intact.
There's Jesse. Oh. Bye, Jesse. Oh. Cloud's about to have a flashback. Cloud's hometown. Sephiroth. With fireproof hair. Oh, oh bloody hell. Hello, Cloud. He's got kind of like a smooth voice. Smoother than I can imitate anyway. Oh, bye. Oh, I think we are...
He couldn't be.
Ooh, that film grain. I think we're having a flashback and or hallucinating. Definitely wasn't this... Oh yeah, we must be. Look, this is all made of wood. So this is actually a flashback to Cloud walking through his hometown of Nibelheim, I think it is. Not that great with names.
The hell?
I've been replaying the original Final Fantasy VII and I'm way past this section now. I think I'm about halfway through the game. It still holds up if you enjoy that sort of game anyway. And I have been watching a bunch of folks speedrunning it. It's tempting, but it's like an 8-hour straight speedrun. So it's a hell of a one to try and learn. Learning pretty much all the inputs for an 8-hour session. It's pretty impressive. You can check it out on The Games Done Quick YouTube channels. Oh.
You're not real. You're dead.
I am.
I killed you with my own...
Oh, you need not remind me. It was the crowning moment of our time together. But that was then, and this is now. I have a favor to ask. Our beloved planet is dying. Slowly. Silently. Painfully. Can you bear to see the planet suffer? Cloud. Were the planet to die, so many things would be lost. Your hometown, burned so bright. The sound of her voice, pleading for me to spare you. The shiver of her flesh, yielding to cold steel. That which binds us together would be no more, and I would be loath to live in such a world, which is why I must ask you this one favor. Don't worry, it's a simple thing. Run, Cloud. Run away. You have to leave. You have to live.
You bastard!
Good, Cloud. Very good. Hold on to that hatred.
I'm seeing things. Fumes from all the Mako, maybe. All right.
Sure.
Got
Fumes.
this.
He's not just getting high. Anything back here? Anything to find? Nope. Righty-ho. So that was Sephiroth, Cloud's old soldier friend while he was still in Soldier.
Buildings in the vicinity of the Sector 8
They have
expressway.
quite an interesting
You are
past.
advised to vacate the area immediately. The explosions at the reactor have caused numerous ongoing fires. Many
Well,
homes are at risk.
won't spoil it. We'll find out
It is
more
not
about that
safe
when
to
we
remain indoors. Please
progress
leave
through the
your
story.
residences at once. I repeat. This is an alert from the Shinra Emergency
Man,
Operations Center.
what a mess.
It's your mess,
Evacuation
Cloud.
order has been issued to the
You did that.
buildings in the vicinity of the
Or
Sector
partly,
8
eh?
expressway.
Want to get our toys?
You are advised to vacate the
Fucking priorities, kid. This set of stairs is a bit of foreshadowing. Or is it my eyes anyway? You'll understand what I mean towards the end of this gaming series. Ah, materia!
Don't let the intruder escape.
Ah,
The area near the
materia.
expressway is
Security's everywhere.
extremely dangerous.
Balls. Okay, well I can't get there yet. Get there eventually. Look at it, it's just out of reach. We'll get there. We'll get there. Righty-o. Flower girl being attacked by wisps. Uh-oh. Look at that shaved chest.
You are too weak to save anyone. Not even yourself.
Uh-oh.
Are you okay? Hey, are you okay?
Flower color.
I'm fine.
Here, this is for you.
Or soon to be one of the main characters in the game.
A flower?
That's right. It's a gift.
Oh,
You know, for scaring those things away.
What things?
Never mind.
Think of it as a memento.
Just my luck.
I heard that, you know.
Aerith's theme.
How much?
Do.
Well, that depends on the customer. In your case, it's on the house.
Oh.
Lovers used to give these when they were reunited.
Look, I'm involved in things. Dangerous things.
Oh, I'm
Fucking
sure
edgelord.
you are. So?
So keep your distance.
Wait, you think someone's out to get you? Is that what you're all worked up about? Relax. No one's going to attack you. I promise.
That's a hell of a promise.
Hey, a Mako reactor just blew. You shouldn't be out here trying to self...
Oh my goodness, she's hallucinating.
Help me!
Nothing's going to attack you except these things which are floating around. Dementors.
What are they?
Evil.
Drop your weapon!
Oh, no one's gonna attack me. Aerith. Hey?
Are you blind?
You know, you're right.
Oh.
Wait!
Nice meeting you.
I'm glad she had the time to turn around. Oh well, time to deal with these
Sword
soldiers.
on the ground! Right now!
I can take them all up. Oh, that battle music.
That's that. It's over. Enough.
Getting back to our combo moves.
That it?
That it? Where am I going? I want to try and... Yes! Well, that's not the same material as before. It's behind a van before.
We have eyes on the target. We need backup. This is 8-4 requesting immediate backup.
Time to burn. That's that. Let's go.
I need to get the new remake soundtrack on my phone or something so I can listen to it. Deadly Dodge.
All clear.
Can I fight these guys? I want to try and find that materia. Ow. Oh, these dogs are stronger than that soldier. Oh, missed.
You're done.
Come on. Get it. Oh, nuts. He's pinned me down. If your character is bound and unable to act, quickly switch to a different character. Oh, look at me switching. I'm switching so hard right now. I'm just going to wait it out. At least it doesn't do a lot of damage. Some enemies later in the game will do a lot more damage. That was a bit overkill.
You're mine. So
Here we go.
That's that.
Alright, let's find that materia and move on. It's not here. This road is blocked. Oh, there is a chest though. And some boxes. Power wrist guards. That sounds good. Yeah. Can I upgrade that yet? No, no, just sword. It's fine. Can't remember where that bloody van was.
Just give it up!
I'm sure it'll come along. I need to remember to use my magic more. Got it. Oh! Dodge that. Kind of bad.
You're done.
Boom! Oh dear. Fire. They're weak to fire. Enemies have weaknesses to different elemental types in this. Soldiers are generally weak to fire. Oh, hello. And eventually we'll get a type of materia which will let us work out what they're weak to. At the moment we can kind of view information about them, but no detailed information. Oh god, I'm hurting, man! Heal me!
Still in it.
Look at him fucking Naruto running. Ah. Get away from me! Fire. Oh! I should have got out of the way of that. Oh dear, he's coming right in for a diving kick. Spells, fire. Oh my god, they're wrecking. Right. Oh, okay, staggered. That's fine. I can get rid of one of them. That makes my life a bit easier. Should probably heal up. 420, blaze it. Oh, my limit's ready. No, I cannot remember. No, you can't transfer your limit over to the next fight. You can in the old one. You can save your limit for the next fight. Boom. Oh, more of them. Part of your strategy in the old game is you would build up your limit break and then oh here, and then save it for a boss fight. Fire. Worked my way about halfway through my magic points so far, but
So much for the direct route.
that's
Find another way. Use the rooftops, maybe.
in the early game you run out of MP quite quickly, but
The rooftops are clear.
eventually you have so many magic points it doesn't matter anymore. Is there anything down here? Anything to find? Some Shinra boxes, that's fine. I'm gonna put that little pretty flower on my chest and it's holding fine despite all of our fighting. Still never found that van. I wonder if I completely missed it. Oh!
Open fire! Shoot to kill!
Oh, shot in the bum.
Close call.
Shoot to kill or tickle your balls. Cloud appears to have opted for the tickle balls. Bullets.
Target approaching residential area. Steel hall access immediately.
Pretty sure this whole area was a residential area.
Inside it! Get him!
It's all or nothing now.
Iron Bangle. Might as well upgrade that just now. Different, you get different stats for different items, as you'd imagine. And some items, like you see the Bronze Bangle doesn't have a materia slot, but the Iron Bangle does. So once we've got some more materia, we can maybe add it in. Where am I? Where am I going? Oh, there it goes. Going down. Yeah. I tend to play with just that compass thing at the top. It is possible to have a mini map. Oh shit! I hate these guys with the shields. Thankfully, they are weak to fire.
Burn.
Burn.
Let's go.
But they will just bounce your sword right off it and stagger you a little bit. Where are they? Can you hear that train?
Nothing to it.
Not venture outside for any reason. An announcement will be made when the lockdown
You're mine now!
Oh, nailed it. My god, like mass murdering Shinra troops here. Oh, no, I don't have anything. Ow. That's what I mean by... I'm sure I could probably get behind them, but it's easier just to get the fire. You can get them both at the same time if they're standing together. Woo! Fire. Right, trooper. Oh, grenade. Anything up here to find? Boxes. The thing I wonder about this actually is the fact that they're making more than one game. But the PS5's coming out soon, so are they going to release improved graphics version or an improved version of some kind? I need to dodge that. Oh, try again. I think I got the wrong dog. Because I'd imagine they'd want to try and keep the artistic style relatively like the same across the board for all the 4 games they're gonna make, but that could lead to some poorer quality looking games if it's gonna take them another like few years for each game. I hope it's not another few years for each game. I will literally be very upset. I'd imagine they would be able to, now that they've got all the sort of building blocks of the game in place, release the next part in next year maybe? I'd hope. Could you have it as a yearly thing? I might just be dreaming big there, but...
End of the line, punk!
I'm gonna enjoy this.
Oh, that's a bit brutal. Don't scare me. I can take you all. Bye. Watch out for that shield guy.
Calling fire. Time to burn.
I'm running out of MP points. That guy has his own name, which worries me a little. Normally means he's a bit more powerful. Oh, yeah, a lot more powerful. Great. Should be an issue though. Pressured. Let's see if we can get that stagger gauge up.
Going in.
Braver. Well, that's quite useful. Using the fire sets her onto pressured. Ooh.
HQ, this is Sector 8, Unit 2. Target is surrounded. Moving to secure.
Wait! I know that.
He recognizes him. Well, kill his friend anyway. It's a good thing they can't aim. I'm pretty sure I saw a bridge up ahead. Oh, thank God it's not a low bridge. That'd have been a very quick ending to our story.
Guess Cloud won't be joining us after all.
No need to assume the worst. I'm sure he's fine. You saw him in action, didn't you? Guy's a soldier. Goddamn one-man army.
Biggs looks like he fell
You
out of
think
Hot
he's a
Shots
keeper?
Part 2, the Charlie Sheen one. It's a good film, by the way. I haven't seen it before.
Michael.
Who the fuck did they think that was going to be?
You had me worried for a minute.
Barrett, showing
What the hell you been up to, huh?
compassion.
Giving public security the runaround. That's what. Had to draw them away from the station somehow.
Nicely done.
Well,
Alright, Jesse, keep it in your pants.
what?
This game does try to sort of
Got a question for you all.
force a lot of romantic interests, despite the fact that it's
Ever been attacked by an invisible enemy?
T for teen, and Cloud is a massive edgelord, so never
robes.
actually pursues
Came
any of
and went
them.
like the wind.
Thought they were invisible.
Alright, Biggs,
They
fucking
were
smart
at
arse.
first. Only saw them after she grabbed me.
A new Shinra weapon, maybe?
More like a panic-induced hallucination.
Never mind. Forget I said anything.
Suit yourself. Come on, let's move up.
That flower is still in remarkably good shape.
A lot of people here.
And in the freight car, too.
Because of the evacuation order, maybe?
Lucky us. We've got a crowd to hide in. Head for the front of the train and hold there.
Due to an explosion at Mako Reactor 1, an emergency schedule is now in effect. Your understanding and cooperation is appreciated.
Squeezing on through, and people hiding in the cars.
Just want to get home.
We're not exactly inconspicuous, are we? I mean, we're pretty fucking odd looking.
Never mind. Sorry to disturb you.
Hey, got a second? You're
Leave me alone,
holding up pretty
right?
well, huh? Even after what we saw at the station and all over Sector 8?
I'm a soldier.
I've
Why
seen
don't you
worse.
learn to take a hint,
My
buddy?
hands are still shaking.
You get used to it.
Something to look forward to. Or maybe not.
Why don't you learn to take a hint, buddy?
What the fuck is... Who's saying that? Is it her?
Why don't you learn to take a hint, buddy?
No one knows. But apparently I have to learn to take a hint.
Little help, Cloud? Please?
I'm sure Sector 7's affected too.
I can't stop thinking about it. The bomb I made shouldn't have produced an explosion that big. It doesn't make any sense.
The explosion triggered a reaction with the Mako. You said so yourself.
That was my first guess, but shouldn't a reactor have fail-safes to prevent that kind of thing? You mentioned invisible enemies back there, right?
Right.
Yep, invisible.
No,
The ones that I could see.
I'm just looking for excuses for something that was clearly my own fault.
Oh, don't be so hard on
I'll own
yourself.
up to it if I'm gonna learn from this and move on. Thanks, Cloud. You're a good listener.
Is he... He's not really like the most compassionate type, is he? That was a mixture of caring and compassionate. Comparing type.
What kind of maniacs would go so far as to bomb a reactor?
She says, staring at the massive
They've yet to
6'8",
announce it publicly, but I
built
heard
like
it
a
was
brick
avalanches
shithouse
doing
guy
it.
with a metal arm.
Really? Aren't
not
they the
metal, it's a
terrorists
gun.
who tried to kill the president?
Is there nothing they won't do?
No,
Hey,
nothing.
quit talking out your ass.
Well, that didn't make it fucking obvious who the
Everyone
terrorists
knows
were.
Avalanche only cares about saving the planet.
Here's a real way with
Just who do
people.
you think you are?
A law-abiding, concerned citizen.
Law-abiding? Really?
Oh yeah, let's talk shit to the man with the gun on his arm.
In my humble opinion, that explosion was a message. A message to the bastards bleeding our planet dry. Think they got it? Heard it loud and clear? Y'all's masters?
We will not submit to intimidation or violence, but work together for peace and prosperity. That is how civilized people change the world.
Towing the company line there.
Right.
That is the Shinra Creed.
Them's fighting words.
It's what we believe. We all have to follow our conscience, don't we? We should go. Right.
They've left their umbrella. Barrett now has a new umbrella. Barrett has some, like, deep-seated anger. Well, I'm a good listener, Barrett.
You hear that suit? Shinra creed my ass.
Okay. Maybe I'm not as good a listener as I thought. Oh, he's asleep.
Let's get this out of the way. Personally, I find visual aids make the dull stuff a lot more bearable. If it helps, think of it as an initiation rite.
How many times do I have to tell you people? I'm not...
There's such a thing as playing too hard to get. So, here we've got a wireframe model of the great city of Midgar, complete with massive steel plates suspended 300 meters above ground level, atop which stands a shining beacon of civilization. The whole system is sustained by the Mako reactors, which feed the insatiable appetites of the public.
The train will be passing through an ID checkpoint shortly.
This here is the train's route. As you can see, it'll take us around this main pillar. Look, we're about halfway through it now. They've set up a checkpoint here to scan the IDs of all passengers heading in and out. Date of birth, residential status, criminal history, all that and more is automatically cross-referenced in their databases. Public security wouldn't have it any other way. Heads up.
Oh.
Don't worry, our IDs are impeccable. What'd I tell ya? Have a little faith. Won't be long till we reach the bottom. Relax.
Take a good look. It's because of that great big pizza in the sky that people down there gotta struggle.
I think the
to
lore-wise, from the original game, it was only 50 meters above.
While the soil turns to dust.
I definitely think it looks better when it's 300 meters above.
Then leave and don't look back. That's what's always worked for me.
Well, that's
Yeah,
all
running
well
from
and
your
good,
problems, Cloud. Good idea.
if you're only out for yourself. But the folks down there don't have the luxury of choice, you know.
Like this train, I suppose. There's only one way it can go.
Trains can go backwards, Cloud. You muppet. You guys arrived.
Oh, sweetheart. Don't worry, I'm fine.
Oh.
Knew it couldn't be that bad. No way.
Hot damn, we are good!
Yes! Bombs detonated 1, members lost 0.
Oh my god, how
to a brighter future.
obvious could you be?
Lower your voices, huh? People are listening.
You started it.
Now get some R&R. You've earned it. Just be ready for the next mission, all right? See you soon. At 7th Heaven. You know, where Tifa works. Don't
Tifa.
keep her waiting. She'll worry.
Oh, but we're gonna have to keep Tifa waiting. Because I think that's the end of this episode. We've reached chapter 3. And I'll try and keep these episodes either as long as a chapter or about an hour long. Whichever is sort of closest. But anyway, we're going to keep Tifa waiting. In the next episode, we'll get to see Cloud's long-lost childhood friend and sort of implied love interest, Tifa. In the meantime, I hope you guys continue to stay safe. keep washing your hands. Don't touch your face. Wear a mask if you got one. And see you all in the next episode. Bye for now.